buy-in or just per...
Show me what you've got.
So long. Drowners and the Waterhag, my favorites. That stench. Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Human, from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Package stay intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Decaying within pathos.
third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair color while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Whoa, Cinderella. You'll have a great fall.
Ha! As fast as you can. Try to catch me. Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zuberam dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've 2 options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So...
Your fairy tale? Rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
There he is.
Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How was it?
It was alright. Getting a little uncomfortable with Kira. Oh. So it's nice to know that him and Yennefer are polyamorous. You know,
Except in certain scenarios.
they're not exclusive or anything. Does Yennefer know this?
Yennefer does the same thing, apparently.
You know what? Based polyamorous couple. In gaming, of all things. Based.
Except she don't like Triss, though.
No one
That's where
likes
she draws the
Triss.
line. That's where she draws the line.
Dude, in the books, Triss date rapes Geralt.
Yeah.
So of course she wouldn't like
So
Triss.
wholesome. Also, she knew it was her friend's lover, so even better. Double whammy.
We actually don't stand Triss in this household. Where's Tasuka? She needs to come back here.
Nah, she's
Oh.
pretty cool, except for that whole what she did
I think she
part.
went bad. What? What'd you say?
I said, she's pretty cool, except for that whole thing where she did the thing with the...
I don't know about all that.
Except for, like, the main way she met with the Witcher, you know?
Yeah, kind of a problem. But Kira, you know, Kira's got game.
Yeah.
A little too much game. Wait, but he said she went to the tower, and then the quest ends? New quest, okay, yeah. Let's say, I'm not done yet. I gotta find this shit out. What level? 8? I'm 8.
go now. Whoa.
Where are my fucking shoes at? But my gloves are gone too. The dog put the grippers away.
Bro was a trooper in that tower, going in for the kiss of death.
Oh yeah. Apparently, he canonically knew that that was gonna happen. Because Geralt, he kind of explains it. He was like, oh yeah, no, he knew the risks, but he went in anyway. Chad shit.
Also better than the alternative of getting mauled in your own home, so.
I mean, technically, neither of those could have happened. The island could have just stayed cursed.
Yeah.
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
And Medetta.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
Receiving XP for just showing up.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
Kira, I won't let you do this. We can't allow this research to fall into the wrong hands, and Radovids are as wrong as they come.
I'll not give you these notes. I'll not give you anything.
Please, don't make me.
Shut up and draw your sword.
What? Did I choose the wrong piece of dialogue?
Scum, save, scums.
Scums, exactly, thank you.
Oh, this is worse than this is worse than her leaving.
What?
This is worse than her just straight up leaving.
last thing. I know she's just using, but the last thing I want to do is kill her.
Yeah, speaking of using after that.
But maybe there's a chance that's just like fighting, and then she like gives up, you know?
Gives up being alive.
No, no, just like concedes.
Bleeds out. Ah, loading screen are you stuck in?
A long one.
Press restarting the game.
I guess. I have to restart the game.